guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a Will I Buy It video. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, but there have been so many new exciting releases that I want to talk about this week that I'm going to go ahead and film an emergency session of Will I Buy It. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on some of the new makeup releases, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. If you guys love Will I Buy It videos, I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel because I like to film them almost every other week. So you do get quite a bit of content, and I also love to do first impression videos on new makeup releases. So if all of that sounds like something you'd be interested in, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video here on my channel. Now, without further blabbering, let's get into it. So I feel like there's really nothing that interesting or new I want to talk about. Like, it's just been like so boring lately with new makeup, and I really wish like one of my friends would come out with a new eyeshadow palette or do something interesting, because it's just so hard being me, and I'm just so sick of all the boring neutral palettes that are launching, and I just really can't take it anymore. That was really hard to do with a straight face. So of course I have to start off this episode by mentioning my girl here on YouTube, Angelica and her collaboration with Kaleidos makeup. Ooh, I gotta move over so we can cue the big photo of the palette right here. I'm so excited for Angie because she's been working on this palette behind the scenes for quite a few months now, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a few sneak peeks. Okay, I got to see the palette before she announced it, and I was so excited. And when Kaleidos announced that they were doing their first collaboration, I don't think I saw anybody guess anyone else other than Angie. So it's just been really exciting. And if I end up posting this video the day it's supposed to go up, then the palette launches on Tuesday the 19th. Which is tomorrow. Please mark your calendars. All of the time zones are going to be listed in Angie's description box where she announced the collaboration. I believe it's gonna launch at midnight Pacific Standard Time, so it'll be 2 a.m. my time, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, and all the time zones are gonna be listed in her description box. If I don't get lazy, I'll try and grab the information and put it in a pinned comment or in my description box, or I'll put it on the screen for you guys. But the palette is $45. You can also get the PR box, and there is a deck of cards that's gonna come in the PR box. That is $5 additional, and then everyone will get the special like mailer box if you purchase the Club Nebula palette. So here is the Club Nebula palette. I've been just talking about it in the third person, but this is the palette. It's so cool. Angie definitely is a gamer at heart, and so she kind of described this palette as like her nerdy dreams coming true as far as the names and stuff. I honestly don't even know half of these references, but I just love this palette so much. I cannot wait to play with it. I feel like this is really gonna pair so well with all of the other Kaleidos eyeshadow palettes that I already own as well. I'm really looking forward to some of those deepening up shades. I think they'll look so good with the Escape Pot palette. Also can't wait to just wear this on its own. I know red and peach are like Angie's signature look. It's very much an Angie palette. I just am so excited, and I couldn't think of somebody more deserving of something like this. She's just been such a big part of the indie makeup community and such a queen of color, and has like inspired so many people to wear color. So I'm just so proud of my friend. I'm just so proud of my friend. This is a big deal, and yeah, I can't wait to see what she does next. I cannot wait because it's going to be incredible. And congratulations, Angie. Congratulations, Kaleidos Makeup. I am supposed to be getting this palette in PR, so you guys know as soon as the palette lands in my hands, I'm going to be filming an eye look with this palette. Maybe 10 eye looks. Who knows? I'm so pumped. Possibilities are endless, and yeah, I'm just so happy for my friend. So Very, very excited. I can't stop clapping. We were like so excited the day she was launching it. It felt like I was going to the Academy Awards. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, is your video live? Is your video live? And I like freaked out even seeing the swatches and everything. So surreal actually to see this all come to light. And I'm just so excited. You guys know I love the brand. I love the collaborator. So this collaboration is made for me. Might be the best eyeshadow palette of 2021. I know it's too soon, but is it though? Is it though? Because we know Angie and Kaleidos, like that's an unstoppable, unbeatable combination. So now that I've gone on about that for like 5 minutes, let's move on to some of the other new makeup releases that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So here's another one that I'm supposed to be getting in PR, and I'm like low-key excited for this. So Alter Ego is launching 2 new palettes. They're launching the Blooms palette and the Canyon palette. Now, I am on their PR list. I also have a discount code with them. It's Karen10. So you do save a little bit of money when you shop on their website. That is not an affiliate code, so I don't make any money when you guys use my code. But of course, it tells the brand that I'm talking about them and that you guys are hearing about them from me. So thank you in advance if you do end up using my code. I really love Alter Ego's brushes. I use them all the time. I used one today to create this eye makeup look, and I also really like their liquid lipsticks. I would like to try their lashes, and it looks like they're also launching a new brush set from what I can tell, or they've repackaged their brushes because it says there's a 12-piece brush set that they're launching. So low-key kind of hoping they send me that too, otherwise I'll probably just end up buying it. But the 2 new palettes are called Blooms and Canyon. So they just showed the inside of the Canyon palette, and the Canyon palette looks to be a dupe of the Natasha Denona bronze palette, which was like one of my top palettes of 2020. So I'm very excited to compare those two. They're also sneak peeking a palette called the Blooms palette, which my guess is that's going to be a dupe to the Natasha Denona Love palette. I don't know why Alter Ego focuses so heavily on Natasha Denona brand dupes in particular, and I know people feel different ways about dupe brands. I personally wasn't the biggest fan of dupe brands myself, but I know that not everyone is able to spend $100+ on an eyeshadow palette. Some days I'm not really either, but you know, I'm kind of a makeup collector, so sometimes I will splurge on Natasha Denona palettes, but I understand that that's not everybody's priority in life. You guys have other expenses. The pandemic has been hard on a lot of people, so I totally get it. So brands like this, you know, they do help other people. And I just feel like if people want to get mad about copycat brands, I think we then need to get mad about like every copycat product. Like people carry fake Louis Vuittons all the time. And to me, that's even more ridiculous because the history of the brand and stuff is compromised there. So I don't know. I just really have a hard time demonizing people that use dupe products because we don't know everybody's financial situation, and that may be all people can afford. So I'd rather people have something than nothing. And I feel like Alter Ego makes pretty decent quality products. I don't think they exactly do Natasha Denona's quality as far as the eyeshadows, but color story wise, they're usually pretty spot on. So hopefully you guys, you know, don't come down on me too harshly. I know there's people that aren't fans of dupe brands, and I totally understand where you're coming from. I just try to be Switzerland when it comes to things like this, where it's not really hurting anyone. And yeah, it sucks a little bit to Natasha Denona, but I feel like even Natasha Denona is not really going to see like a severe drop in her sales from something like this existing. And people that want to buy Natasha Denona will continue to buy from her, and people that want to, you know, try the color story but don't necessarily have the money will now at least have the option to try something similar. So I'm not saying they're formula dupes. They usually aren't from the few that I've tried from Alter Ego, but at least you can kind of get the vibe. So that's nice. Also, if you don't want to travel with a very expensive palette, I think that's really nice because Alter Ego has a dupe for the Metropolis palette, and I cannot imagine taking my $100 and something Metropolis palette on a trip and having it like shatter or something. That would break my heart. So I just went on for another 5 minutes about another brand, and I'm sorry. I just feel like I really need to like explain this so people don't come for me in the comment section. It's been brutal, okay? It's been brutal. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be mindful of everyone. I want to be Switzerland. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, now let's hop on over to Miss Trend Mood, see what she's got going on. So she just posted this new collection that ColourPop launched at Ulta. I think this is an Ulta exclusive launch. So this is the new Melrose collection, and it's a neutral palette, a pink blush, and then a more nude tone blush, and then a bunch of lippies. So the eyeshadow palette is $18, which I feel like that's like almost 20 bucks. I feel like those ColourPop palettes are slowly starting to go up in price. Then the blushes are $10 each. If I could buy the nude terracotta one and not feel guilty about all the blushes I've already bought, I would consider picking it up, but I really don't need a blush right now, so I'm gonna pass on that. And then there's Melrose Luxe glosses. Those are $8. So there's a clear, there's a nude, there's a mid-tone nude with hot pink and gold pinpoints, and then a warm chocolate with pink and gold pinpoints. So you guys know I'm a sucker for a good nude lipstick. The glosses, though, is an easy pass for me. So overall, this collection is a pass for me. I do like the packaging. All of a sudden, it seems like it's raining like California-themed makeup lines. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but between BH Cosmetics and ColourPop, I feel like that's a lot for the start of the year, isn't it? Anyway, here's something I'm so pumped about. Natasha Denona is launching a Valentine's Day collection, and this is the new Mini Love eyeshadow palette, so that's going to be $25, same as her other mini eyeshadow palettes. And this has 5 ultra pigmented pink and purple tone eyeshadows. There's also the Love Cheek Duo for $42. There's a cream blush from the Diamond and Blush Glow palette in the shade Daria, and a new shade of the iconic highlighting impact powder, a warm pinkish chrome that shifts from pink to champagne. That looks really fun. That looks like an eyeshadow that I've seen in a few spots. I think it might even look like this shade in here, but maybe more gold. This is the Gimme Glow Vivid Rose palette. I'm actually wearing this on my eyes today, so you guys will have to subscribe if you want to see how I created this look with this palette and my thoughts on this palette. But the Mini Love palette definitely reminds me of that Vivid Rose palette, and I'm really trying to think, do I need it? I feel like I have such hit or miss luck with Natasha Denona's mini eyeshadow palettes. Some of them are amazing, like I love my mini gold palette, but most of them I just think they're okay. They're a nice way to try the brand, but I feel like her bigger palettes definitely have more of a punch, so I don't know that I need this, but the collector in me kind of wants it for that hot pink packaging. I know. I'm so weak, I know, but it's kind of cute. And the blush duo, again, I wish that they had come as separate products in separate compacts, because I really don't know how I feel about that cream blush color, but that highlighter though, and that imprint in the pan is so adorable. And then it has that like beautiful like shimmer packaging in the front where you can like shake the shimmer around. And I know they launched a blush palette like that last Valentine's Day, I think, when they launched the Love palette, and that was so pretty, but I ended up skipping that because if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I have the worst luck with Natasha Denona cheek products. I love some of her cheek products, and then some of her cheek products are just okay, and because of that I passed on the bigger palette. But man, oh man, I low-key just want to buy this collection just because the packaging is so cute. So the Cheek Duo is $42. They also are launching a I Need a Nude lipstick in the new shade Amorosa, and this will have a neutral pink undertone, and that's going to be $25. I think I thought I saw that they're doing a lip pencil too. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a very cool tone nude shade, and I don't really need another lipstick, so I'm going to pass on the lipstick, but the eyeshadow palette are definitely catching my attention. The next thing that launched, this one I feel like came out of nowhere. It also reminds me of Morphe and also a palette. I think it was called the Caliente palette by Clarity Cosmetics, I think. So this is the new one from BH Cosmetics celebrating the Lunar New Year. And it is the new Lunar New Year palette, 22 color shade palette for $21. I don't know how I feel about this one. It looks very private labeled. And then they have a liquid eyeliner for $8. The faux mink lashes were $10. Oh my god, glitter. And I don't know. I feel like this palette's already been done so many times. I already have the Naughty palette, and I feel like a majority of those shades are in that particular palette. So this one's an easy pass for me. I know a lot of you are really into BH Cosmetics this year, so let me know what your thoughts are on this palette, but it's a no for me. Okay, so this new launch from NARS really caught my attention. This is a soft matte tinted lip balm by NARS, limited edition, tinted sheer balm, lightweight, layerable, and diffuse matte color. All of these shades are so stunning. There are 6 nude shades, and you guys know I love a good brown lipstick, but I don't need lipsticks. Like, I literally have like at least 20 lipsticks on my desk right now, and I just don't need more lipsticks. I don't, but these are really pretty. Okay, so Pixi just launched a new collection, and I was really impressed. My Target store already has all of these products, and I got to see them in person. So the eyeshadow palette was It's called the Tone and Texture Eyeshadow Palette by Tina Young. 25 super silky shades, mattes and metallics are $24. I feel like that's a little bit of a higher price point than what I want to spend on drugstore makeup. And personally, I've never felt like Pixi's eyeshadow formula was anything revolutionary, so it's an easy pass for me. They're also doing the Mind Your Own Glow Radiance palette. This is 9 glow shades for $18. I think that looks pretty fun. I've heard a lot of people really like the Pixi highlighter, so I feel like that would be interesting for $18. That's a lot of different shades. And then I saw this, the Cream Rouge palette by Louise Rowe. 25 cream shades, can be used solo, mixed, or layered. It looked like it was a lipstick palette. There's a lot of berry shades in this one, and I just can't imagine somebody in the drugstore wanting that many shades of red, but I could be wrong, or it could be a good one for a makeup artist maybe. And then I did see the Shapeshifter palette by Promise. This is 9 shades to sculpt your cheekbones, eyes and nose contour, highlight, and brighten for $22. That one looked really nice as well. Again, I just don't need any face products at this moment. The 5th thing they launched were some remedy masks. So there was a rose, a vitamin C, and a milky. There's a rose essence oil. There's a rosy glowy powder, rose radiance perfector, like a bunch of stuff. So I did see a few of these items at my Target store. I wasn't really looking that hard, but if you guys are interested, Pixi is usually available at Target. And okay, another very exciting launch. This is ColourPop X Animal Crossing, and this is launching on January 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there are a bunch of things launching. There is the Nook Ink palette, the 5-Star Island palette, the Labelle palette, What a Hoot palette, Fruit Basket Lip Tint Duo, Fruit Roots Lip Tint Duo, Pick of the Bunch Lip Tint Duo, Flower Power, Blush Balloon Pop Super Shock Shadow, and Billionaire Glitterly Obsessed. So this all together looks really cute. I haven't played Animal Crossing myself. My husband plays it, and once in a while I'll watch him play. So that was kind of fun. That's like really the only experience I've had with Animal Crossing. I'm not particularly attached to any of this. I did think maybe I should get the eyeshadow palettes for fun, but realistically, they'll never get here in time for me to review them. And even if I did get them in time, they'd probably sell out before anyone else could get a hold of them. So I'm going to pass on this, but I think it's really cute. Let me know if you guys are planning on picking this up. I do think it's a cute collection. I know a lot of people are upset that there's pressed glitters in them. Personally, I don't know. I just feel like you wouldn't really buy this for the colors, right? Like, I feel like this is a collector's item. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Okay, so we've got another Trend Mood box coming, and it looks like the first product is going to be from One Size. So we've got the Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer for $30. That sounds interesting. You guys know I'm not really into primers. I have plenty of them. I'm trying to use them up. And then there's also going to be some hydrating under eye patches for $25. Those will be available February 5th online at One Size. So very interested to see what you guys think of those. And then KKW Fragrance is launching some new metallic heart scents. So there's 3 new scents. Heart of Gold is a juicy golden currant. Heart Rose Gold is a glistening Leon pear water. And Heart Silver is a transparent rose water pear. Tree Blossom, Metallic Air Accord. I don't know. I don't want any of that. So easy pass on all of that for me. I did see Revolution is now set up at my Target store, so that's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, it's something that you can get at Ulta in our town, so I don't know, like, how many more people will be interested in it because it's at Target now, but I'm sure that it's going to get those crowds that are, like, browsing in Target stores to try new things from Makeup Revolution. I hope they watch my YouTube channel because then they'll know that Makeup Revolution doesn't always have the best quality, because you can end up spending a lot of money on less expensive brands really quick if you don't know what you're doing and you just keep buying stuff because it's shiny. And Revolution does have good packaging, so it can always like sway people. Now, another new launch that prompted me to film this video earlier than planned was the new brand by Samantha Ravndal. So she's been talking about launching a new brand for a long time, and the brand is called Glow by Auric. I saw the stuff, and honestly, I asked you guys what you thought about it. A lot of you are really excited for Samantha Ravndal. I am too. I think it's always a very exciting time when an influencer can, you know, reinvest the money they've made into a brand. I mean, starting a brand is so expensive. Product development, you know, website, like it's so much investment on their part. So none of it's cheap. I always try to remind people too, influencer brands are small businesses. Like, yes, you know, these people have millions of followers and stuff like that, but still, it's a small business. Like, just because they have 1 million followers on YouTube, it doesn't mean that millions of people are buying their product. They're still starting from scratch. It's not like you can go to the store and buy a brand that's all set up for you. It's a lot of hard work, lots of behind the scene work. So even though it gets a little exhausting because there are so many brands that so many influencers have started, every time somebody starts a brand, it's still a small victory for the makeup community. So I think it's really cool. So she's launching 2 products. It's going to be a Glow Lust, which is $45. And basically this is a radiant illuminizer. You can mix it into your skincare or foundation and it basically adds glow. And I think that's so interesting. If I didn't already own the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Hollywood, whatever this is, Flawless Filter Hollywood, I just got this too. So I really don't need Samantha's product. And I also have the Glossier Future Dew. So these products both do a similar thing. So until I make some headway in that, I really can't justify buying from Samantha Ravndal. So I just wish the brand really well. And then she did Smoke Reflect, which is an eye duo compact with a mirror, press shadow, and a cream shadow. 3 duos, $39 each, and it is a cruelty-free brand. Now, the eye duos, I know she explained saying she just didn't want to do an eyeshadow palette because it always feels like every new brand has an eyeshadow palette. And I feel like I understand where she's coming from, but also I feel like eyeshadow palettes are kind of the most universal thing you can do, where you can hit a lot of different skin tones, a lot of different makeup preferences. So I feel like that's why people do eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like eyeshadow palettes are just kind of the hit product of the makeup community. So I get why she went with the duos, but you guys know I'm always saying on here how I use single shadows very infrequently. So something like this, I feel like I would be really excited one day, but a few days after that, I'm most likely not going to use this. So I'm going to pass on her new line. I'm going to wait and see what the future releases are like, and I'm sure there's going to be an eyeshadow palette eventually, but I think it's pretty brave that she decided to start with a complexion product, and I'm very excited to watch reviews on this brand. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury launched a new lip product. So she's launching the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss. This is a hyaluronic infused lip mask, plump effect lipstick, gloss bomb, reformulated with hyaluronic acid and C-peptide for intensely hydrated lips. $34. We have 8 shades, I believe, and I know a lot of people that review Charlotte Tilbury will be showing these off on their YouTube channel, so I will wait to see those videos because I need a lip product like I need a hole in my head. So I'm gonna wait on that. Morphe decided to launch this palette. This palette is I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like this could have been like 3 quads or like a beautiful pink blue like 12 pan eyeshadow palette. But you know, Morphe, they have to do 35 palettes. Like when I did 20 brands I wanted to try, like the only reason I picked 20 is because it was the year 2020. So I feel like that's where Morphe's at. They're just stuck in this like 35 rut. So they're gonna do 35 shades whether you like it or not. So they did the Sweet Oasis Artistry palette, the Sweet Oasis 6-piece eye brush set, and the Sweet Oasis mini lip gloss trio. The eyeshadow palette looks like a pastel palette, and then there's some jewel shades at the end. The brushes do look a little bit cheap. And then the glosses, you know what? I really like Morphe's lip products. I really like their liquid lipsticks and I like their glosses. And if you want a nice little set, I think I would highly recommend the glosses. Like that would be my thing that you should pick up from this collection. I bet this will come to Ulta, so definitely keep your eyes out. But yeah, this color story is interesting. Like some of these would have been really a cute color story for a palette. I feel like everyone's doing like pinks and blues for Valentine's Day. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that collection down in the comment section. Now here's something I'm so excited about. I picked this palette up because it really spoke to me. I love how Juvia's Place is collaborating with influencers. So they're doing a collaboration with Vanessa. So I know when we think about Juvia's Place, they're always kind of known for really colorful eyeshadow palettes, but every once in a while they will throw in a neutral palette. And I really just like this one because it's neutral, but it's also just like so well curated. I could totally see myself doing a very bold eye look with this. It would still be neutral, but I think it would just be really bold and smoky, or you can do a really beautiful everyday eye look. So I'm very much looking forward to getting this palette. I kind of just lost all impulse control and bought it. So if you guys are interested in the Juvia's Place palette, you can use the code Angelica and it saves you money. And when I picked it up, they were doing free shipping, which I don't think they do very often. So I'm very much looking forward to that whole situation showing up at my house. I did skip the lip products. There were 2 glosses that they launched with the palette as well, just so you guys know. Now we also have another collection that launched from ColourPop. This is the Cotton Candy collection. So they have the Cloud Spun palette, 3 lippy sticks, $7 each. Take the Cake blush for $8. Truffle Shuffle blush, $8. 3 So Juicy glosses, $8. Candy Floss Marble Super Shock highlighter for $10. That's like the one thing in this collection I wanted, and I did go on the ColourPop website to see if it was available, but I didn't see it on the website, so I'm assuming it's sold out. But I'm really bummed because that was like the one thing from this collection I kind of wanted. Then we have the Fluffy Creme Gel Liner for $6 and the Boots Creme Gel Liner for $6. And then the full collection was $75. So I really like the Cloud Spun palette. It's a beautiful pink palette. Like I said, I feel like everyone is trying to do like a Valentine's collab, a Valentine's collection at this point, and I'm not mad about it because all of a sudden I'm just like feeling the love, feeling all the heart earrings, all the heart necklaces, all the pink, purple, red eyeshadows. I want it all. Okay, so the JLo brand launched at Sephora. Honestly, I talked about this in my anti-haul for December. I thought this launch had already happened, so I anti-hauled it in my December video on accident, but I don't know, I'm just not really interested in it. JLo is absolutely beautiful, but it's an easy pass for me for now. I mean, if I hear some good things about it, maybe I'll look into it, but I don't need any more skincare right now, so very happy to be passing on that. And then the new Anastasia collection launched at Ulta, so I finally broke down and I bought the new Iced Out collection. So I bought the Brow Freeze because I'm curious to try it, and so far I've heard good things, so very excited to receive that. And I did end up buying the Iced Out highlighter because I'm so curious to see what it's going to look like on my skin tone. It has a white base, with a ton of gold shimmer in it. So I want to know if it's going to look ashy on me. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you are of a medium skin tone. If you want to know if the ABH highlighter is ashy on medium skin tone, because I will make that video for you guys. I'm going to make it happen as soon as that highlighter arrives. Okay, so NYX is doing 2 collections. They're doing one for Lunar New Year, and this I believe is a neutral palette that they already have, just repackaged. So they have the Soft Matte Lip Creme for $6.50, Ultimate Shadow Palette for $18, and an Epic Ink Liner. The packaging looks really cute, so if you're into red, like, why not? But other than that, I swear that palette already exists. Someone can confirm that for me down in the comments. And then another pink purple palette, which I am not going to pick up, but this is kind of cute. So it's called To Me, Love Me Collection. The shadow palette is $30, and then there's a lip gloss duo for $9 each. And it's cute. It looks like it's available now on the NYX website. So if you guys are big NYX fans, you can check it out. We also have a Valentine's collection from Wet n Wild. This is like endless. There are so many Valentine's collections. I didn't think I even knew that. All of a sudden I'm seeing all the Valentine's collections. So this is the Color Icon Blush, the Mega Last High Shine Lip, the Valentine Mega Stick Lip Gloss, the Mega Volume Mascara, and the Wild Shine Nail Color Makeup Sponge. And you can get the whole bundle, and there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know, this collection kind of reminds me of those t-shirts, like the I Love New York shirts that they sell at tourist shops. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I bet that was the inspiration for this collection. It's cute. I mean, it's drugstore. I don't know what more we would expect from it. I think it's cute, but it's a pass for me. So Beautylish launched their Lunar New Year brush, and this has a ox on it, and it's super cute. I saw a few of my bougie YouTube friends have it. It's a $125 brush. I know I have like the Tom Ford brush, and that's the only fancy brush I have, and I'm okay with that. So easy pass on that one for me. ColourPop did launch their Lunar New Year collection. I don't know if I talked about this in my last video. I'm not going to be buying it because I don't need any of this stuff, but I really think the packaging is cute. Here is a collection I'm low-key curious about. So this is MAC x Harris Reed, and this is an interesting collection. I looked up Harris Reed's Instagram, and it's very artistic and beautiful, and they have beautiful red hair, and it's just like really stunning to look at. And so there's an eyeshadow palette, which I'm not really interested in that. So the thing I'm really interested is this cream, like, I think it's a blush palette. That looks really interesting. And then of course that blush and highlighter duo looks beautiful as well. I think the color is really saturated in that photo. I don't think it'll be as deep in real life because most MAC products aren't that dark or bright, or I don't know what the right word is. But this is a MAC collection that's really caught my eye, so I'm very, very interested. We also have a Valentine's collection from Kiko Milano. This is the Romantic collection. I low-key want this blush. I was so excited when I saw the eyeshadow palettes because I thought those were blush duos. And I was so excited because I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. But it turns out they're eyeshadow palettes, so I'm not interested. But the blush looks cute. The peachy blush looks cute. I saw these are available on Ulta's website now, but I think I'm going to pass because I really, really don't need a blush at this moment in time. Okay, so Violet Voss launched a new fun size mini palette. This is called the Wildflower palette. Now, I've heard a lot of people roast this palette because wildflowers, I feel like, involve a few more shades than like rusty browns. But I kind of love this color story. I feel like it reminds me of like a really dry tree branch or something, but like terracotta. I don't know. It's a beautiful color story. I haven't had the best luck with the fun size eyeshadow palettes, but this is cute. I'm like low-key interested. I'm not going to buy it, but I think it's cute. So that's where I stand on that. And then there's another Violet Voss palette that I saw was an exclusive launch to BoxyCharm, and now I saw it on their website. It's called All of You Forever, and it's low-key cute. Like, I low-key want it, But Violet Voss shipping is $7, and you guys know 7 is too high for me, okay? I buy a lot of makeup. I like to get free shipping. You can come for me in the comments about being entitled, but it's not being entitled. I have limits on what I can spend my money on, and I would rather put $7 into a makeup product than on shipping. That's all. That's all. That's all. It's fine. So anyway, this is cute. I might wait and see if I can catch it on a sale, but realistically, all the matte shades are brown, and then it's the like shimmer shades that are green, so I probably won't end up getting that palette, but I thought it was kind of cute, and the packaging is interesting, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out to see if any of my friends review that palette so I can check it out. And now I'm going to hop on over to my save folder because every once in a while I come across something that Trend Mood has not posted about, and I want to talk about it on my channel. So I want to talk about the new Lights Lacquer collection. They're doing one called Birthday Brat, and it's launching on 1/21/21. That's kind of cool. This is cute. It looks like it's going to be like a pink collection, and again, I feel like the Valentine's vibes are very strong this year, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of those colors revealed. I also really like this collection that I saw launch from a brand called Mira Beauty Co. So this is a small, minority-owned, LGBTQIA-owned, Atlanta-based brand, and they launched this Bloodline collection, and I really want it. But the bundle is 70 bucks, and that's a little bit more than I can spend right now on eyeshadow palettes. If you've tried this brand, please let me know because I'm so curious about the quality of these. And I think I'm going to pick these up when I get paid because I need money to buy things to review for you guys. So I'm going to wait it out, and I'll probably just buy the whole collection because I think it's actually really cute. And I love the one that's called Bombay Baby. I showed it to my husband and he's like, oh, because you're from Sri Lanka and that's the closest thing you'll probably ever get to a Sri Lankan eyeshadow palette unless I make the palette, you know? Another thing I saw, this looked really interesting. This is from a brand called You Can Be Makeup, and this is the new Sweet Party series. There's a lemon drop, a blue tonic, and a grape shot. I'm trying to pay more attention to like indie releases, and so I spotted this one on Makeup Releases radar, and I've never seen this brand before, so I kind of thought it was fun. I like that luminescent packaging. I don't know what it's called, like the plastic clear packaging. The green one kind of looks like the Beetlejuice palette, so I don't know, I thought that was kind of cute, and I'm interested to see. And then I saw this palette. I saw Angie talking about this in her new makeup releases, and I kind of laughed because Angie thought the packaging was terrible. I actually think the swatches are really cute, and it's kind of tempting me, but honestly, this packaging is really silly. So this is the Burner Phone palette, and it's from Makeup Murder Cosmetics, and I really like the colors. Like, there's some pretty greens, some pretty blues. I wish they would just stop putting neutral shades into pastel palettes, but there it is. And I'm going to post the photo of the eyeshadows that really caught my eye because I think the colors look really fun there. And then I wanted to talk about this too. This is a new collection from Playing Makeup by Yolanda, and I low-key totally thought this was Juvia's Place when I saw this sneak peek, and I was like, oh my gosh, Juvia's Place came out with a green 6-pan palette. I need to go to the Juvia's Place website and buy this immediately. Turns out I was wrong. It is by Makeup by Yolanda. I've never tried the brand, so again, I would love to hear from you guys if you have tried this, because listen, I might end up getting it if you guys say good things about the brand. So I think that's it from like my little makeup exploration folder, but let me head on over to Indie Makeup Spotlight. Just want to see what my girl Amy has posted about. Okay, she posted this new lip lacquer shade collection from Colored Rain, and again, more beautiful brown tone nudes. I don't need any more lipsticks, but I love those colors. Colored Rain is also launching a matte bronzer line, so there's 6 shades. I think one of those lighter shades might work for me, so I'm very excited. Actually, the lightest shade I think would work on my skin tone, so I'm very curious to see what the price point is and what people's thoughts are on that product, because we've got sneak peeks from Odin's Eye. I feel like I talked about this, but in case I didn't, They're launching a Kiss a Fairy lipstick, and that's said to be coming soon. I don't know if I'll buy that right away because, again, I don't need any lipsticks at the moment. So that is everything I wanted to talk about in my Will I Buy It video. Thank you guys so much for sitting with me. Let me know what your favorite new makeup launch for the week has been down in the comment section. There's only one right answer. It's Angelica. I'm just kidding. You guys know I'm biased. I love Angie. And I'm so excited for her palette. So like I said, set your reminders. The palette launches tomorrow, and I will leave the link to their website as well as the time zones in a pinned comment or somewhere in my description box, just so you guys can make sure not to miss out. So I will have a new video on Wednesday. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys!